could talk for like an hour about it. Like the whole thing with the pumpkins coming back, like when I needed them the most, again in my life. Because I had not needed the pumpkins in my life for a long time. The second I did, I needed them to be there for me in the same way that I needed them back when I was young. And then they came back. Pumpkins, like, I can get choked up about it. It's really powerful to me.
Pumpkins have been my emotional support more so than anything else in my whole life. Like my whole life. Like nothing will ever change the way that makes me feel or how I lean on that emotionally when I need to. Why I need to. And certain songs mean different things to me different days. But there's a pumpkin song for every occasion, you know?
Hell yeah. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Justin. That is the wonderful, original Asherella. Say hi.
Hi.
Yes, we're doing pumpkins again. Finally, right?
What else? Yes. If I'm here, you know, like, we're doing pumpkins.
We wanted to do this because we had recent pumpkin news.
Friday, January 5th, Billy Corgan and the band took to Instagram to announce that they are looking for a third guitarist and they are holding open auditions for a third guitarist. Anybody can audition to be in the Smashing Pumpkins. Literally anybody can send in an audition to do this. And the reason we're having to do this is because Jeff Schroeder broke our heart back in October by leaving the band. And we both, like, I know Justin is a huge Jeff fan. I am a huge Jeff fan. I feel like we both can agree that he is definitely like a full-fledged Pumpkin and has been for a long time, even though he's not a founding member.
After breaking up in 2000, they came back in 2007. Billy was there and Jimmy Chamberlain were there. James Iha and Darcy were not. Jeff Schroeder came in to take James Iha's spot, and he has been there ever since.
Jeff really was like ride or die for Billy. Like, I mean, once he was in, he was fucking in, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I think everybody was so surprised, and it just like seemed to come out of nowhere. It was such a, you know, slap in the face, like whenever we found out that Jeff was leaving. But I love Jeff. I want him to be happy, you know? It
was no surprise to me that when James Iha came back into the band, that they kept Jeff. Even back in the Siamese Dream era, Corgan floated the idea of getting a third guitarist. So I would love to geek out about Jeff a little bit. And I can't think of a better thing to watch than this video that went viral. Was it last year? This is like the best Pumpkins reaction video of all time right here.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well out there. My name is Michael Palmisano. This comes from Eric Clark Smith. Talking Heads cover by Smashing Pumpkins. I saw you did a comparison video of Maren Garcia playing the same song. This made me think of you. Check this out. I have no idea what Billy Corgan's gonna do.
It's a cover that came from the 2000 tour. The Machina era, they did a version of this cover, which is Talking Heads Once in a Lifetime. you just saw that, you're like, how the hell has that become a Pumpkin song? Well, you're gonna see.
Just checked my tuning. Yeah, I am dead on. It's it's just it's not you don't get all the way to E, but it's not quite D sharp. It's right in between. What a filthy riff! I have no idea how this is going to be called.
So I'm a bass player, and way back in the day, like back whenever I was like 13 years old, started like taking bass lessons, 12 maybe. And the last little bit of the lesson, he would like teach you how to play like a song that you want to play. And he's like, bring me a tape of like songs you want to learn to play. And I'm like, okay, so of course this is full of like Smashing Pumpkins, because the reason I started playing bass was because of Darcy, right? And I remember him listening to it, and he's like this super hippie guy, right? And he was like the most by-ear musician, like the best playing by ear, just naturally talented bass player I've ever met. And the Pumpkins threw him off as well, in the tuning and like.
It's so cool. I love that he picked up on the fact that that what they're doing here is they're grinding in between the notes. Right away, I was pretty sold on this guy for even picking that up. Obviously, this guy knows what he's talking about with guitars.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. You may find yourself in another part of the world called Washington, D.C. That's right! You may find yourself behind the wheel of a large American automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. You may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?
This is so heavy. I love it, man. Okay. I have not listened to much Smashing Pumpkins in a long time, okay? This is totally filthy.
There's Jeff.
Yeah! Yeah! That was killer! All right, hold on. Now, what is going on here? There's something weird that's happening here. Yeah. Okay. So he's in this little move, man. Okay. Wow, I'm getting beat on pretty good here. He's in a different tune. I was just visually looking at the licks, and I was just like, okay, there's just something off that's happening. Okay. I haven't encountered a weird and wild solo like this in a minute. He's moving.
That's just so good.
I mean, it's all over the place.
It just gets up.
For real, he's just like, I got whatever.
Okay.
I guess there's somebody off screen when he looks over
I don't
like
know if
that.
I
He's
forgot
like,
or if I never knew how bitchin' this band is. I'm feeling so many different emotions. I'm so scattered. I'm like, this is a complete teaching fail moment right here. I'm just kind of taking this in like I'm seeing them for the first time. This is filthy. Every piece of this is filthy.
Jeff really is. It's like dirty, right?
Just where's my life I don't you might ask yourself. Where's my beautiful house and my beautiful wife? You might ask yourself. My God, what have I done? Days go by. Days go by. It's the blue I get. Water flowing on the world.
Dude! This is one of the coolest things I have ever seen. Man, what year is this? This is right now. This is 2022, 5/14 in Redondo Beach, California. Man, do we need this in our lives or what? This is so heavy. It's so filthy. I can't believe this is a Talking Heads cover. It's so unapologetically frightening, right? He is just like this radiant being from another planet. I feel like I said it on a recent video, the Kiss video. I was like, where are all the rock stars? Where are all the larger than life creatures, right? Where it seems like you and I could never be that person and do those things with that conviction and become this character live. Shit, I forgot about Billy Corgan. Watch this. And the band is so on fire.
Oh man, that could bring a tear to your eye as a Pumpkins fan.
Like, yeah, because like you know that feeling, like we feel that feeling, and like Billy is this like radiant being from another planet, you know, like he is a larger than life like rock star. Like all of these facial expressions and all this enthusiasm that we're getting from Michael, it's like we know those feelings. Like you and I have been right there before, and it's overwhelming. It's why they are like our number one unconditional favorite band forever and always. You know, I say it hits you in the heart, stabs me in the soul. I use like, you know, phrases like that when I describe my feelings toward the Pumpkins, and he is getting freaking hit in the heart and stabbed in the soul in that moment, in this moment, and I love it for him.
He says, this is right now. This is 2022. Do we need this in our lives or what? Man, that hit hard because that's exactly how I felt with this next section. My divorce is final last December. I've been separated for going on a couple years now. So when they came back in 2018, they weren't doing this song yet. And I saw that with my now ex-wife. This time, I took my oldest. Again, I put him front row in front of James Ehawk. That's his favorite. I was second row in front of Billy. We had just sold the house, too. So when he says, where's my beautiful house and my beautiful wife? Yeah. You might ask yourself, I don't know why he chose to write those lyrics at this time in his career, because it doesn't match his own life at all. I mean, those are not the lyrics in the 2000 version, not the lyrics in the Talking Heads version. And then he says at the end, my God, what have I done? Man, that's, you are hitting me in, he's finding that soft spot in my heart, and he's pushing there. But do we need this in our lives or what? Fuck yeah, I needed this in my life. I needed it. You love the
Pumpkins so much up to that point, and then when you think you can't love them even more, that happens, and you love them even more because it is so personal.
minor third to a G. Out of nowhere. Like, look at the fingers. What are these chord voicings?
Salmon and water removing. Yes, there is water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Remove the water at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, Eric Clark Smith from Baltimore, from Catonsville. Dude, you made my day. Holy shit. Again, perhaps forgot or perhaps never knew, or maybe it just caught me in this moment. Billy Corgan and Smashing Pumpkins are fucking awesome. I can't believe that's in 2022. I need to do more. I need to do a deep dive.
Deep dive right here.
Call me,
Mike. Call me.
I didn't teach a single thing in this lesson.
You can send him your link.
A single part of that solo. Holy shit. I usually don't even cuss on this channel, but this, like, damn it.
I love it.
Awesome.
Did somebody say deep dive? Hey, Mike, call me. You're in Baltimore, I'm in DC. We gotta hook up, man. He hasn't done any. He needs to
get
get
him all
back.
up to speed on the pumpkins and Billy. I love his reaction so much. Like,
I know.
You know,
it's so
like
authentic.
It's almost like teary-eyed. You know, it's like his eyes are like tearing up a little bit just because he's having this huge emotional response, which we can relate to. And I mean, Jeff is so amazing. Billy's so amazing. James, the whole band. You know, like you said, and he's like, and the band is on fire. And I'm like, hell yeah,
Yes.
they are. Like watching him, just his like. Just how like mind blown he is, you know. I mean, and this is a professional, very highly skilled guitar teacher, you know, and he is just. This is amazing. Like this is amazing. My mind is blown. Screw the lesson. I'm just gonna soak this guy in and appreciate him.
Any final thoughts on Jeff the Shredder, as Billy would call him?
I'm still like getting over Jeff's departure from the band. You know, before it was even announced, everybody was speculating. I'm like, I do not think so. I do not think this is gonna happen.
Yes.
And you're like, Asherella, maybe it is happening. So
Yes,
and I'm like,
yes.
okay, but it was like a day
We
later,
disagree.
and I'm like,
Okay.
okay, I am wrong. I was like, I did not approve of this, okay, y'all? Jeff did not consult me. We have not discussed.
Every time I saw them, it was close enough. I would shout his name in between songs to make sure he was feeling the love. And in 2018, I got a nice thumbs up, and I was happy about that.
Yes, I was going to say, like, I was very close to Jeff this past tour, you know, and I was pretty much right in front of him for the whole show. Every time, you know, that I could yell something specifically to Jeff, I would do it, and I'd be like, you're doing a great job, Jeff, you know, like, and I got lots of, like, Jeff Schroeder eye contact during that show, and I know to, like, just anybody that's, like, weird and like okay, she's crazy, but like it's so validating, you know. It's a huge deal. And
Let's leave it there. I'm Justin. That is the original Asherella. We miss you already, Jeff. See ya.
Oh, for sure.